and something that I embrace. The better you get, the more people talk, so I take every criticism as a compliment. Either way, you cannot let it affect you. Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And now the opening lineup for New York. Jayshawn Tate out there with Christian Wood. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for New York, they've got Rudy Gobert. Jordan Clarkson is out there with John Wall. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's James in at the 3. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Wall. And he buries his first look.
In traffic, around bodies, doesn't matter. John Wall, once he's inside, he's thinking score it.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Doncic. Here's Anunoby. 6 to shoot. That shot missing. Some solid defense from James. Clarkson outside. Shoots over Melton. And it's Clarkson missing. Anunoby with it. In the game against Denver, very impressive. Doncic, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Now here's Wall. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Ayton gets a double team. The 3, James. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Doncic against Wall. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
No good on the free throw.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Hardy, he's checked in for New York. Good on the second one. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
B.A., his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. And finished off by Tate.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now, here is James. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Clarkson finds James. Here's Ayton. He's covered by Tate. From deep. Ayton, no good for New York. They've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Melton. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the basket by Wood.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now a timeout called by New York. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. The rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
There's your New York Dancers.
Teams will make substitutions. New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Hardy. Now Robinson. James outside. Shoots over Anunoby. The shot by James, no good.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Here's Burks, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific getting the defense to foul him.
Alec Burks at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Hits both from the stripe. For New York, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Simmons. Back to James. Pass to Hardy. And he lobs it up. And a big finish by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
And here's Burks. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Rose, the pass to Burks. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Outside Simmons. Here's Hardy, defended by Burks. They get it back. Jones, the pass to James. Over on Anunoby. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside. And sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
When you consider how far into his career LeBron is, the fact that he is still a force and that he is as versatile and fearless as he has ever been is nothing short of remarkable, guys.
Sharp, he's checked in for Jones. And a switch here also for New York. Tate's checked in. Both free throws good from James. Here's Rose. 14 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Tate. Back to Toppin. It's hauled in by Robinson for New York. They've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. Wiseman, he's checked in for New York.
James Wiseman.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Rose. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The three, Hardy. Griffin pulls down the board. Pass to Rose. Launches it. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Wiseman. Then there's John Wall. And it's Hardy in at the 2 spot. Pass to Melton. Lets it go. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And for New York, they've got Luka Doncic. Toppin out there with Christian Wood. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Tate in at the small forward position. Now here's Doncic. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And a switch here also for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toppin. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Boy, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Melton. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside Wall. Here's Hardy. The three is up. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Now here's Melton. Tightly guarded. Pass to Wood. Shoots over Wall. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Clarkson against Anunoby, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Jones, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
Ty Jones.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. The three, Hardy. The Knicks with the rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Melton passes to Tatum. And here's Melton. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Griffin, he's checked in for New York. Burks comes in for Melton.
Substitution on the court.
For New York, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. James finds Wall. Now here's Jones, defended by Griffin. Now here's Wall. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Not going to go that time. New York goes the other way with it. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Doncic passes to Wood. It's stolen by James. Shot from 12. The rebound by Burks. For New York, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Down low. Oh, deflected. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
And he drops it first. The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, BA, to get stuck in your ways as a veteran. But give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism.
Sharp, he's checked in for Jones. Both shots good from the strike.
Boy, guys, you have to applaud Blake Griffin's willingness to go from star to role player. There are guys who cannot handle that adjustment, but he has thrived in this new role.
Now here's Wall. Gobert inside. Woods is there. The shot's good. Gobert's got his second basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Anunoby. Wood passes to Anunoby. Rose outside. From the high post. James with the rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Great positioning on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Shots blocked.
Boy, don't test Blake. Boy, every move out there on the floor, he's anticipating and sending it back.
Simmons, the pass to Wall. Outside Simmons. Outside Wall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Blake Griffin picks one up.
The veteran play of John Wall, understanding how to make the official make a call right there. Draws the contact. Nicely done.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Wall.
When John Wall has been healthy, this guy has been a consistently solid force with his speed and ability to get downhill. Really incredible awareness.
That one's no good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Anunoby. He gets it off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Leading by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Well, for New York, Kenny, what was your impression?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
It's been tough sledding for us. Reminds me of my free throw percentage, under 35. We need better execution if they want to create high-quality looks. It's going to take a team effort. We'll see if they're up to it.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. New York trailing. Rudy Gobert is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's John Wall. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Clarkson in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Team foul. At the line for the Knicks, DeAnthony Melton. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Melton. And Melton drops them both. New York shooting 35% so far in this one. Outside Wall. James outside. Here's Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball.
Knicks ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And New York shooting just around 32% from the field. Melton passes to Tatum.
New York foul. DeAndre Ayton. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jason Tate. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. So he's able to get 1 of 2.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Wall gets the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Anunoby. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Clarkson against Melton. Back to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Melton passes to Doncic. Here's Melton. Outside Tate. Over Clarkson. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by James. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there. Doors with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
NBA at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, BA, he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
And he sinks the second. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league. And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Simmons, the pass to Robinson. Back to Simmons. And he drives in. Robinson in the post, guarded by Doncic, controls the rebound and the putback. And New York leads by 3.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And Wood with the stuff.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Doncic against Simmons. Throws it up high. And a big finish by Robinson.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now a timeout called by New York. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
New York. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Tate. Back to Rose. Pass to Wood. Outside Burks. Back to Wood. Outside Burks. Over Jones. Jones with the block. Clarkson against Burks. Baseline try. And it's Clarkson missing. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Simmons against Rose. On the wing, Burks. And he hits it to tie the game. Burks has got 7.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Pass to Clarkson. Back to Simmons. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, I tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And that one misses.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Now here's Tate. 5 points in the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls to Tate. Doncic is checked in for Burks. That one misses. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Simmons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem. Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
No good on that one. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, BA, but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
A tight one here in New York City. Pass to James. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Well, the IQ of LeBron James as a basketball player is never in question. The master of reading the defense and takes the mid-range jumper there.
Now here's Tate. 6 points for him. Back to Doncic. Can't hit that one. Good D by Simmons. Pass to Hardy.
New York foul. Obi Toppin. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for New York, Jaden Hardy. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's Rose. Shoots over Hardy. New York, no good that time either. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays.
And defense is so important to Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. That's just fundamental basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got OG Anunoby topping out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Melton in at the 2-guard position.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Now here's Anunoby. Kicks it to Doncic. On target from range.
Luka Doncic showing you right there he can play without the basketball. Ready on the catch.
Clarkson outside. James outside. Uses the glass on the layup. And New York leads by 5.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Outside Anunoby. Now Doncic. Melton outside. Pass to Anunoby. Over James. And Ayton pulls it down for New York. They've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. James outside. Shoots over Anunoby. The kick out to Wall. Connects from downtown.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Pass to Toppin. Shoots, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Christian Wood is checked in for New York. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside wall. Hook loose. It's stolen by Doncic. To the middle. Tate passes to Wood. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York, Christian Wood, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one misses.
With missed opportunities from the line this half, they're not doing themselves any favors.
And he's good on the second. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Wall, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Wall. James, outside. Pass to Aiden. Shot clock at 6. And here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
Outside Anunoby. Melton with the ball. Here's Tate. The 3. And the Knicks miss again.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And he's going for the oop here. And a big finish by Robinson.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now a timeout called by New York. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
There's your New York Dancers.
Player of the game, Mitchell Robinson.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He gave his guys plenty of encouragement, saying, quote, "You got this. All we have to do is finish strong. And I know we can do that." Firing up his squad for the stretch run. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now, here is James. The putback. Wood grabs the board. Tate passes to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's James. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Clarkson to the inside. The kick out to Wall. Over Doncic. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Robinson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. And no good. New York goes the other way with it. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You can see how much John Wall wants to keep his teammates engaged. Puts the pass exactly where it needs to be.
Here's Doncic. Melton outside. Fires in the triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
James passes to Clarkson. James outside. Outside Wall. Clarkson outside. Takes a three. The Knicks with the rebound. Doncic left side. And Ayton pulls it down. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
And it's Clarkson missing.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
James passes to Wall. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.